And hello. Good evening, lads. How you all doing? I made the old text box a bit bigger there, so hope you're all well. How are you, Gail? How are you getting on? Welcome, welcome, one and all. Hope you're all well this evening. Let me get myself a small bit organised. You think I had 7 minutes to do it, but by God, no. Here we go. So I can see some comments coming in a bit more real time and see who's there. Perfect. Gonna fire off, lads, with a bit of the boss for the American election day that's in it. We're gonna do a few American songs if we can. Here we go. Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? I got a bad desire, and oh, I'm on fire. Tell me now, baby, is she good to you? Will he do the things to you that I do? Oh no, I can take you higher, 'cause oh, I'm on fire. Sometimes it's like someone took a knife, baby, edgy and dull, cut a 6-inch valley through the middle of my soul. And at night I wake up with my sheets soaking wet and a freight train running through the middle of my head. Only you cure my desire, and oh, I'm on fire. Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? I got a bad desire, and oh, I'm on fire. Tell me now, baby, is she good to you? Will he do the things to you that I do? Oh no, I can take you higher, 'cause oh, I'm on fire. Sometimes it's like someone took a knife, baby, edgy and dull, cut a 6-inch valley through the middle of my soul. And at night I wake up with my sheets soaking wet, freight train running through the middle of my head. Only you cure my desire. Oh, I'm on fire. I get up in the evening, I ain't got nothing to say. I come home in the morning, I go to bed feeling the same way. I ain't nothing but tired, man, I'm just tired and bored with myself. Hey there, baby, I could use just a little help. You can't start a fire, you can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're dancing in the dark. The message keeps getting clearer, radio's on and I'm moving around the place to check my look in the mirror. I wanna change my clothes, my hair, my face, man, I ain't going nowhere. Man, I'm just living in a dump like this. There's something happening somewhere. Oh, baby, I just know that there is. You can't start a fire, you can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're dancing in the dark. You sit around getting older, there's a joke in here somewhere, it's on me. Shake this world off my shoulders. Come on, baby, this laugh's on me. Stay on the streets of this town, they'll be carving you up alright. They say you gotta stay hungry, Oh, baby, I'm just about starving and I'm dying for some action. Instead of sticking around here and write this book, I need a love reaction. Come on, baby, give me just one look. You can't start a fire. Running around crying over a broken heart. This gun's for hire. Even if we're dancing in the, you can't start a fire. Worrying about your little world falling apart. This gun's for hire. Even if we're dancing in the dark. Even if we're dancing in the dark. Even if we're dancing in the dark. Wahoo! There we are, lads. Bit of Bruce, never goes astray. Darren, Pat, how you doing? All the way in Tip. Go on, Des, you good thing. Hope you're all well. There's messages flying. What's going on here? No bother. Super stuff, lads. Hope you're all well this week. A good old result in the election, we like to think. I have the banjo ready to go. Yeah, it's more of an ornament. The banjo is certainly a bit of an ornament. So, in terms of our American songs, we're going to try to stick in tonight. I thought Isle of Hope came in. I think Aidan Block recommended Isle of Hope. I was putting it up on Instagram there as I do every Friday. If you have any requests, lads, I'll give this an old bash. On the first day of January 1892, they opened Ellis Island and let the people through. And the first to cross the threshold of that Isle of Hope and Tears was Annie Moore from Ireland. She was only 15 years. That Isle of Hope, Isle of Tears, Isle of Freedom, Isle of Fears. But it's not the isle you left behind. That Isle of Hunger, Isle of Pain, Isle you'll never see again. But the Isle of Home is always on your mind. In a little bag she carried all her past and history, her dreams for the future in the land of liberty. And courage is your passport when your old world disappears. There's no future in your past when you're only 15 years. That Isle of Hope, Isle of Tears, Isle of Freedom, Isle of Fears. But it's not the isle you left behind. That Isle of Hunger, Isle of Pain, Isle you'll never see again. But the Isle of Home is always on your mind. When they closed down Ellis Island in 1943, 17 million people had come there for sanctuary. And the springtime when I came, I stood upon those piers, thought of how it must have hurt when you're only 15 years. That Isle of Hope, Isle of Tears, Isle of Freedom, a mile of fears, but it's not the oil you left behind. That oil of hunger, oil of pain, oil you'll never see again. But the oil of home is always on your mind. That oil of hope, oil of tears, oil of freedom, oil of fear. But it's not the oil you left behind. That oil of hunger, oil of pain, oil you'll never see again. But the oil of home is always on your mind. Yes, the oil of home is always on your mind. Especially for Aiden Block. There's a lot of delay going on there, Aiden. You got a few mentions there. Aiden Block. Mighty, you know, stuff of this. If you have requests, lads, fire them in. I was a little slow on making no set list this week. So if you have requests, by all means, bash them in. The streets of Philadelphia, I don't have that. I was learning the streets of London, and then I changed to learning the streets of New York, and I ended up learning none of them. But I did learn some other ones. I have a good one coming up there lately. The Speed of the Sound of Loneliness. Maybe we could do that, Darren, actually, yeah. Just remind me there in a while again. We'll do some Jim McCarthy. I haven't done Jim McCarthy in a few weeks. I'm going to do the contender into a bit of Bright Rose. When I was young and I was in my day, I could steal what woman's hearts there was away. I'd sing and dance until the morning, songs and songs until the dawning, long before I was the man you all see today. And I was born beneath the star that promised all. I could have lived my life between Cork, Cove and Youghal, but the wheel of fortune took me, and from the highest point it shook me. By the bottle live, by the bottle I shall fall. But there in the mirror on the wall, I see the dreams fading from the contender to the brawl. The ring, the rose, the Matador is raving. When I die, I'll die drunk down on the street. You can count me out to 10 in clear defeat. Wrap the starry plough around me, let the pipers air resound me. There I'll rest until the Lord of love I'll meet. But there in the mirror on the wall, I see the dreams fading from the contender to the brawl. The ring, the rose, the Matador is raving. Wrap the starry plow around me. Let the pipers there resound me. There I'll rest until the Lord of love oil me. Wrap the starry plow around me. Let the pipers there resound me. There I'll rest until the Lord of love oil me. And I skimmed across black waters without once submerging on to the banks of an urban morning that hungers the first light much, much more than the mountains ever do. And she, like a ghost beside me, goes down with the ease of a dolphin, and she emerges unlearned, unshamed, unharmed. For she is a perfect creature, natural in every feature. Yet I'm just a geek with the alchemist stone. For all of you who must discover, for all who seek to understand, for having left the path of others, you'll find a very special hell. For it is a holy thing, and it is a precious time, and it is the only way. Forget-me-nots among the snow, it's always been, yet so it goes, to ponder his death and his life eternally. For all of you who must discover, for all who seek to understand, for having left the path of others, well, you'll find a very special hand. For it is a holy thing, and it is a precious time, and it is the only way. Forget-me-nots among the snow, it's always been, yet so it goes, to ponder his death and his life eternally. One bright blue rose outlives all those, 2,000 years, yet still it grows, to ponder his death and his life eternally. Bright blue rose and a bit of the contender. Yep. We're flying it, lads. Flying 2 songs. We'll take an all break now and see what's going on. Back to number 1. Hi, Mim. How are you doing? Sarah sounds great. Hope you had a great week. I did have a great week, Sarah. Thanks very much. And I hope you did too. Stroll way down. Oh, I'm getting confused. I think comments are coming in on Facebook and on YouTube, because we're now we're multi-platform, lads. We're doing very well. We're very fancy altogether. Now I turned down the delay a small bit, so hopefully that's not so bad. Any more requests, lads? For a minute. City of Chicago, says Colin Brown. No bother. I definitely actually have that on the list. I'll just have to skip forward and do it. Where is it? There we go. Hope it's sounding right, lads. Christy Moore's America. I don't know if Christy Moore of America. I always get confused singing this old City of Chicago. I never know what key I was supposed to do it in or what I planned to do it in originally. But we'll be all right, lads. So here we go, especially for Colin Brown. In the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. 1847 was the year it all began. Deadly pains of hunger drove millions from the land. They journeyed not for glory, their motive wasn't greed. On a voyage of survival across the stormy sea, to the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. Some of them knew fortune, some of them knew pain, and more of them knew hardship, died working on the plain. Spread throughout the nation, they rode the railroad car. They brought their songs and stories to ease their lonely hearts. To the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. In the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. Yahoo! Still haven't figured out the old delay, I reckon. Still not sure what's going right. The Lakes of Pontchartrain, says Pat Noonan. That's on the list, Pat. That is 100% on the list. That is on the list. That was a very obvious choice when I was looking for songs that have a bit of an American old heritage in them that Irish people love to play. So if you're liking what's going on, lads, make sure you give it all a like and make sure you give it all a share. And we can try to get a few more heads in the door, sure. It all helps. What's on the list there? I'll wait a while. I'm going to have to spread them out a small bit. I have a few good ones there now. I'll try to spread them out. What was after that? Oh, I'll do this. Bit of Christy Hennessy. The Tennessee Waltz is a fantastic tune altogether, and I actually don't know it. I was dancing with my baby to the Tennessee Waltz. Don't have it though, unfortunately. We're going to do a bit of Christy Hennessy instead. Tree native, as you all surely know by now. We're not far off. We're within the doors. Here we go. This is called Roll Back the Clouds. I've been sitting here so long for you to hear my song. Yet all you want to know, I've been on the radio. Who is the biggest star we've seen? What is my favorite scene? And if I got the job, would I sing on Mars? Yes sir, I would sing on Mars. I'd play upon a star. I'd sing songs of the sun. And when my job was done, oh, I would say I loved you so. And I'd like to play one more, just to all young lovers further on. And tell me, son, just how far I need to go to be a star. I have known my highs and lows. I worked on every show, played in every town, and brought some houses down. Yet the critics never noticed me, 'cause I am not a star, you see. But I gave my heart to every part. Oh, I would stand for hours and hours. I'd wade through some shores with my dancing shoes and my dreams on view. I'd walk upon an empty stage with one light on my face, to be told don't phone us, sure we'll phone you. And tell me, son, just how far I need to go to be a star. Every day the same old scenes, the same old happenings, 100 miles of shows, yet no place to go. So when your love is all run out, you're asked to take a bow. You just stolen the show, but now you're on your own. Yes, sir, I would sing on Mars. My dream scene is me a star, is me a star. I am a star. And tell me, son, just how far I need to go to be a star, and be a star. I am a star. Yo! I could thump off the microphone with the headphones when we finished. There we are, no lads. How about leaving on a jet plane for Katrina, says Kevin. That would make a not a bad shout at all. I'm sure I can bash together a verse of that actually, Kevin. Good man. Good man. I was talking to Katrina about this. We were going to do Katie already, but we won't do Katie. It was too sad. It was too sad. But absolutely, Katrina's home Wednesday nights. So, especially for Katrina, we'll stick that in now straight while we think of it. Haven't done this song in quite some time. I'm sure it'll be grand though. All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. Standing here outside your door, I hate to wake you up to say goodbye, but the dawn is breaking, early morn. Taxi's waiting, he's blown his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could die. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. go. There's so many times I let you down, so many times that I've played around. I tell you now that they don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I'll think of you. Every song I sing, I'll sing for you. When I come back, I'll bring your wedding ring. Now the time has come to leave you. One more time, let me kiss you. Then close your eyes and I'll be on my way. And dream about the things to come, when I won't have to be alone. About the times that I won't have to say that I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. Smile for me, tell me that you'll wait for me, and hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. Leaving on a jet plane, especially for Katrina. We get the delay back once it's not so crazy. 2. Oh, that's there, right? Right, lads, we're going what? What was the other request we had there? Lake Sponsor Train came in, speed of the sound of loneliness. I better check. I haven't been looking at the old YouTube stream now. What's going on over here? Oh, sure, no wonder. The page has gone dead, but apparently I'm still live in here. Oh yeah, we're flying over there too, lads. We're going well, we're going well. Back over here. Right, we'll start with the Lake Sponsor Train. Let's see how we get on from there. It was on one fine March morning I bid New Orleans adieu, and I was on the road to Jacksontown, my fortune to renew. And I cursed all foreign money, no credit could I gain. Fill my heart with a longing for the lakes upon stream. And I sat on board a railroad car beneath the morning sun, and I rode the rails till evening, till I laid me down again. And all strangers there, no friends to me, till a dark girl toward me came. And I fell in love with a Creole girl by the lakes of the Punch Tree. And I said, my pretty young Creole girl, my money's here no good. And if it weren't for the alligators, I'd sleep out there in the woods. You're welcome here, kind stranger, but our house it is very plain. We'll never turn a stranger out by the lakes of Punch Tree. So she took me to her mother's house, and she treated me right well. And the hair upon her shoulders in dark black ringlets fell to try and paint her beauty. I'm sure it would be in vain. So handsome was that Creole girl on the lakes of Pontchartrain. And I asked her if she'd marry me. She said it would never be, for she had got another and he was off at sea. She said that she would wait for him, faithful she would remain, waiting for her sailor on the lakes of Pontchartrain. So fare thee well, my bonny old girl, may I never see you no more. But I won't forget your kindness on the cottage by the shore, and on every social gathering a golden glass of race. And I'll drink to the health of that Creole girl on the lakes of the Pontchartrain. There we are now, lads. The lakes of Pontchartrain for you. Now, lads, hopefully that old delay might sort itself out at some point. Two. Obviously not. Let's see how we go. Right, what else is on our agenda? Darren was looking for Speed and Sound Loneliness. 2. That's a better. Might leave that off a small while, and we'll see what else we got. Ah, yes. My other American numbers were 2 Galway-based songs. I only learned this there, learned this there yesterday evening. Sean Keane, Dolores Keane's brother, does a fantastic version of this. Originally by Richard Thompson. This is Galway to Graceland. She dressed in the dark, she whispered amen. She was pretty and pink, like a young girl again. 20 years married, but she never thought twice. She sneaked right out the door and walked into the night, and silver wings carried her over the sea to the west coast of Ireland, to West Tennessee, to be with her sweetheart. She left everything. She went from Galway to Graceland to be with the king. She was humming Suspicion. It's a song she liked best. She had Elvis, I love you tattooed on her breast. And they landed in Memphis. Her heart beats so fast, 'cause she dreamt for so long now she'd see him at last. She was was down by his graveside day after day. And come closing time, they would drag her away to be with her sweetheart. She left everything, went from Galway to Graceland to be with the king. They came in their thousands, the whole human race, to pay their respects at his last resting place. But blindly she knelt there, she told them her dreams, and she thought that he answered her, that's how it seemed. And they dragged her away, it was handcuffs this time. And she said, my dear man, are you out of your mind? Don't you know that we're married? And I'm wearing his ring. I've come from Galway to Graceland to be with the king. I've come from Galway to Graceland to be with the king. What a fantastic song. Richard Thompson doesn't disappoint, lads. A serious old tune of hers. Gail, you're coming up with songs again. You're just making them up, I say. Nearly as bad as John have been requests. Well, to be honest, I knew all of those requests, and some of them were on the set list, Darren, so. John was a great man for the requests, in fairness. Galway to Graceland, lads. A serious old tune. I'll bring it back a bit. We'll keep it in Galway for a minute. I'll bring it down here, maybe. I haven't done this on my own in a while, so let's see how we get on. Well, I took a stroll on the old long walk from the D.I.A. And I met a little girl and we started to talk on Grand Softy High. And I asked you first, what's a fella to do? Because her hair was black and her eyes were blue. And I knew right there, yeah, I've been taking a whirl around the Salt Hill Prom with the Galway girl. Oh, yeah. Oh, we were halfway there when the rain came down on the D.I.A. Yeah, she asked me up to her flat downtown on a Grand Softy High. And I asked you first, what's a fella to do? Because her hair was black and her eyes were blue. And I took her hand and I gave it a whirl. I lost my heart to a Galway girl. Oh, yeah. When I woke up, I was all alone on the day with a broken heart and a ticket home. And I ask you now, tell me what would you do, boys? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes are blue. See, I trailed the road, oh man, all over the world. Boys, I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl. Oh yeah. Well, I took a stroll on the old long walk on the day. Yeah, I met a little girl, let me start to talk. Grand softy, I had to ask you first, what's a fella had to do? Because her hair was black and her eyes blue. And I knew right then, yeah, I've been taking a whirl around the Salt Hill prom with the Galway girl. Oh yeah. Steve Earle, another one the Irish stole that from the Americans. We stole that one and we did a good job with it, in fairness. Haven't done this one in a few weeks. I know Tom and Molly and Millie and Jack are watching. They asked for this a few weeks ago and I seen it on the set list and I said, you know what? That probably deserves another run. Little under 50, she's a rapid and she's nifty. She'd do 150 on a windy day. Little under 50, hit the nitro and she'll shift me. She'd take me away from the Garda any day. Sure, I got her in the Boyne cell back in '82. A traveling man with a caravan said, hey, this is the bike for you. He was looking for 100. Sure, I gave him 32. Took him for a spin off the Guinea Cat Road. Big God, she fucking flew. Little under 50, she's a rapid and she's nifty. She'd do 150 on a windy day. Little under 50, I hit the nitro and she'll shift me. She'll take me away from the Garda any day. And I drove her into Newbridge, looking for a couple of parts. Some alloy wheels, a sat-nav, and a new push-button start. Heading out to Robertstown for the bingo and the beer. Coming up the hill of Allen, she hit the ton in second gear. Riding across the Curragh, nice and slow. The guards pulled up behind me. Sergeant Kelly, don't you know? I say, oh buck, just my luck and I hit the nitro hard. By the time the cops hit Brooker's Cross, sure I was parked in Brady's yard. Oh, little Honda 50, she's a rapid and she's nifty. She'd do 150 on a windy day. Little Honda 50, I hit the nitro and she'd shift me. She'd take me away from the Garda any day. Little Honda 50, she's a rapid and she's nifty. She'd do 150 on a windy day. Little Honda 50, I had the nitro and she'd shift me. She'd take me away from the Garda any day. There we are, lads. Bit of Christy Moore. What about Graceland, Paul Simon? I shouldn't be putting your comments on the screen at all. I don't have Graceland. Unfortunately, I do not have Graceland. We're doing an all Scottish number. We'll see how we go. This is Caledonia. Can be bopping away. And I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me these last few days. Well, I've been afraid that I might drift away. I've been telling all stories, singing songs that make me think about where I've come from. That's the reason that I seem so far away today. So let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me. Now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know it will make me more than sad. And Caledonia has been everything I've ever had. So I moved, and I kept on moving. I proved the points that I needed proven. I lost the friends that I needed losing, found others on the way. And I kissed the girls, and I left them crying. My stolen dream, yeah, there's no denying. And traveled hard, sometimes with conscience flying, somewhere in the way. So let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me. Now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know it will make me more than sad. And Caledonia has been everything I've ever had. Now I'm sitting here before the fire, the empty room, yeah, the forest choir, the flames that couldn't get any higher. They've withered now, they've gone. But I'm steady thinking that my way is clear, and now I know what I must do tomorrow. When hands are shaking, kisses fall on, then I will disappear. So let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me. Now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know it will make me more than sad. And Caledonia has been everything I've ever had. I'm gonna tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me. Now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know it will make me more than sad. In Caledonia, you mean everything I've ever had. There we are, lads, bit of Caledonia. For anyone in Scotland. Any Scottish pals out there? Do you have Grace, though? That's halfway there. It is actually technically Graceland. You're just short 4 letters. So, yeah, we can do Grace, yeah. Do Grace right at the end, so we'll finish up with Grace. Friendly reminder, if you're tuning in, lads, there's an old PayPal link at the bottom of the screen, or it's in the comments, and there's an old link there for you. If you wouldn't mind, if you're fancy donating a few euro to keep us going, lads, mighty job. If not, don't worry, it's all good. I never know how to phrase a tip jar, really. It's a tip jar. If you like what we're doing, by all means. Right, next on the setlist agenda was, I have The Town I Love So Well. I haven't done this in quite some time. Someone mentioned this song to me this week, and I hadn't done it in a while, so I said, you know what? That wouldn't be an all bad song to do now. In my memory, I will always see the town that I have loved so well, where our school played ball by the gas yard wall, and we laughed through the smoke and smell. And going home in the rain, running up the dark lane, past the jail and down behind the fountain. Those were happy days in so many, many ways, in the town I love so well. And in the early morning, the shirt factory horn called the women from Cregan, the moor and the bog, while the men on the door played a mother's role, and the children and then walked the dog. But when times got tough, there was just about enough, and they saw it through without complaining. For deep inside was this burning pride for the town I loved so well. And there was music there in the dairy air, like a language that we'd all understand. And I remember the day that I earned my first pay, where I played in a small pickup band, and there I spent my youth. But to tell you the truth, well, I was sad to leave it all behind me, for I learned about life and I found me a wife in the town I loved so well. But when I returned home, my eyes had burnt to see how a town could be brought to its knees. by those armored cars and the bombed out bars and the gas that hangs on every street. And now the army's installed by that old cast yard wall, and the barbed wire goes higher and higher. With their tanks and their guns, oh my God, what have they done for the town I love so well? Now the music's gone, yet they carry on, for their spirits been bruised, never broken. They will not forget, for their hearts are set on tomorrow and peace once again. For what's done is done, and what's won is won, and what's lost is lost and gone forever. I can only pray for a bright, brand new day, for the town that I loved so well. Oh, the town I love so well, lads. Have I been learning any 5 ants lately? Sorry, Sarah, I have not. That wasn't on the... I was too busy learning Halloween songs last week, and then this week I was trying to do some American-y kind of things, so... Unfortunately not. It's on the to-do list. It is written down somewhere, I'm sure. Thanks, Margaret. Hope you're all well down in Castle. Any credence? I actually wrote to myself a note to never sing Bad Moon Rising again, because it was way too high. I'll have to look at it myself. I remember watching it back. I did it one of these gigs, and it wasn't as good as I thought it was. So I might give Creedence a little miss, and we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it, Pat. You're here regularly, so ask me for it another night, and we'll give it a bash. What other ones were there? We had what other requests had we there, lads? Darren probably still looking for Speed of Sound and Loneliness, but that's a bit off the mark now. We'll see what's on my list here. My original set list is finished, and we are over the hour, I suppose. So let's see what else we got. Do type away, lads. Any requests, all the better. The more the better. Facebook 8. What was in this one? So Walk Life. No, we'll go back. How about this one? 10, 10, 20. Could do a song for Ireland. Haven't done that in a while either. Song? Adele, says Mim. I have got one Adele song. Well, that's a Bob Dylan song. Sure thing. We'll do that actually instead. Haven't done this in quite some time either. I'm sure it's alright though. Especially for everyone over in Luxembourg. Tessie, Ella, Mim, Jamp and all. when the rain is blowing in your face, and the whole world is on your case, and I would offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there's no one there to dry your tears, well, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. And I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. And I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, and I'd go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea, and on the highway of regret, the winds of change are blowing wild and free, and you ain't seen nothing like me yet. I can make you happy, make your dreams come true. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of this earth for you, to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love. Here. Bit of Adele. No problem. Frank Carroll, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Sorry, did you say you were playing Streets in New York? I did make an attempt, but I couldn't get all the words. Even with the iPad, I was like, it's crazy. So maybe next week, Kev, I actually will do it at some point. And I don't normally do Wolf Tone songs, but we will do it at some point. Fret not. Go do another song, actually. Go do this. It's Crazy World. I'm going to dedicate this especially for my nephew Alex, who's 8 tomorrow. So writing all happy birthday lads in the old chat for him there. He might be watching. He probably wanted to hit the diff, but I don't have hit the diff. We have this. Bit of Aslan for him. How can I protect you in this crazy world? It's alright, yeah, it's alright. Hi, Joe. And I have fallen down so many times. I don't know why, don't know where, don't care less, it's all the same. And I have traveled through so many towns, Don't know why, don't know where, don't care less, it's all the same. Yep. How can I protect you in this crazy world? And it's alright, yeah, and it's alright. Can you hear the sound of nothing? Nothing. Nothing's right, nothing's wrong. Don't care less, it's all the same. Love is blind, love is real. Don't you know that love is what you feel? And it's alright, yeah. And it's alright. How can I protect you in this crazy world? And it's alright, yeah, and it's alright. When the talking's over and the crowd is gone, there's nothing left I can do. How am I ever supposed to get through to you? It's alright. How can I protect you in this crazy world? It's alright, yeah, and it's alright. How can I protect you in this crazy world? And it's alright, yeah, and it's alright. And how can I protect you when all the crowd is gone and now your party's over and the world is wrong? But it's alright, yeah, and it's alright. And how can I protect you in this crazy world? And it's alright, yeah, and it's alright. Woo. Crazy world with a bad land. We're coming to the end, lads. If you have any last minute requests, so I think we're moving towards Grace very quickly. So thanks very much again, lads, everyone, for watching. Liking, sharing, doing the whole lot. You're a great bunch. It all helps, keeps the momentum up for another few weeks until we're out of lockdown. This is week 5, so week 6. We'll see how we're going. Happy birthday, Sarah. I hope he's watching now. It might be past his bedtime. Hardly. 8 years of age. He's probably alright. I don't know if Darren is still there. I could do an all belt of the Belfast Mill. Do you know what we'll do instead? A pair of brown eyes. Do this, and if there's no other requests, we'll do Grace straight after. So thanks very much, lads. One summer evening, drunk to hell, while I stood there nearly lifeless, and an old man in the corner sang where the water lilies grow. And on the jukebox, Johnny sang about a thing called love. It's how you kid, and what's your name, and how would you bloody know? In blood and death, neath the screaming sky, I lay down on the ground. And the arms and legs of other men, they were scattered all around. Some cursed, some prayed, then cursed, some prayed, then bled some more. But the only thing that I could see was a pair of brown eyes that was looking at me. So when I got back, label parts went to tree. There was no pair of brown eyes waiting for me. And a roving, I'll go for a pair of brown eyes. And I looked at him, and he looked at me, and all I could do was hate him. Will rain fill me, I sang of my elusive dream. And I saw the streams, the rolling hills, where his brown eyes were waiting. And I thought about a pair of brown eyes that waited once for me. So drunk to hell, I left the place, sometimes crawling, sometimes walking. And a hungry sound came across the breeze, so I gave the walls a talking. And I heard the sounds of long ago from that old canal. And the birds were whistling in the stream, and the trees were gently laughing. And a roving, I'll go. A roving, I'll go. A roving, I'll go. For a pair of brown eyes, for a pair of brown eyes. And a roving, I'll go. A roving, I'll go. A roving, I'll go. For a pair of brown eyes, for a pair of brown eyes. Yahoo! Mighty. Still here, says Darren. That's the job. We'll do a quick version of Speed of the Caledonia, so try it anyway. I haven't done it since the last time you probably see me. Frank, thanks very much. Frank already has the Christmas tree up, I seen on Facebook. Yay or nay in the comments. Should you have the Christmas tree up on the 7th of November? Fair play to you, Frank. Get it out of the way early. That's what I say. It's S, Speed of the Caledonia. Come home late and you come home early. Close enough. Especially for Darren. You come home late and you come home early. You come home big when you're feeling small. You come home straight and you come home curly. Sometimes you don't come home at all. So what in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. Well, I got a heart that burns with a fever. I got a worried and jealous mind. How can a love that lasts forever get left so far behind? What in the world come over you. What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. Mighty mean and dreadful sorrow has crossed an evil line today. How can you ask about tomorrow? You ain't got one more word to say. What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. You're out here running just to be on the run. You're out here running just to be on the run. The Speed of the Sound of Loneliness by John Prine. Hope you like that, Darren. And now, lads, on that last note, we're coming up to 25 past. Gonna do a bit of grace, call it an evening. So thanks very much, everybody, for tuning in again. It's a pleasure every week. You're a great bunch for tuning in. There we go. Thanks very much, lads. We'll see you all again next week. Please God. Thank you, guys. See you all later. All the best. Look after yourselves out there. As we gather in the chapel here near Old Kilmainham Jail, I think about these last few days. Oh, will they say we failed? From our school days, they have told us we must yearn for liberty. Yet all I want in this dark place is to have you near to me. Oh, grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn, and I will die. With all my love, I place this wedding ring upon your finger, and there won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. Now I know it's hard for you, my love, to ever understand the love I share for these brave men, my love for this dear land. But when Padraig called me to his side down by the GPU, well, I had to leave my own sick bed. For him, I had to go. Oh, grace, hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn, and I will die. With all my love, I and place this wedding ring upon your finger. It won't be time to share our love, for we will say goodbye. Now as the dawn is breaking, my heart is breaking too. On this May morn, as I move out, my thoughts, they are with you. And I'll write some words upon a stone, so everyone will know that I love so much that I could see his blood upon the rose. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. Take me out at dawn, and I will die with all my love. Place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. One more time. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. And they'll take me out at dawn, and I will die. Oh, with all my love, place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. Yep, there you go, lads. Thanks so much. Thanks for tuning in. See you all very soon, lads. Thanks a million. Take care.